Hello everyone, welcome to another session of learning Swedish. In today's video, we are going to see about time, Klockan. So, how do you ask what is the time? It is vad är klockan. Before going to time, we'll see what is the name of clock. The wall clock is said as klocka, and our wristwatch is said as armbandsklocka. Armbandsklocka. So, let's get into saying the time, or how do we say the time in Swedish. And before that, let's revise the numbers 1 to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the clock, as such, you can divide it into two and see. The right hand side is the minutes are said with respect to the hour that has just arrived, and the left hand side of the clock is set with respect to the hour that is approaching. And 30 minutes is set as half of the hour that is approaching. For 5 minutes you say 5 over. For 10 minutes you say 10 over. For 15 minutes we say as kvart over. That is similar to quarter past the hour. And for 20 minutes we say 20 over. And 25 and 35 we'll see later. For 30 minutes we say as half of the next hour. For example, if it is 12:30 we say as halv ett. That is half of 1 o'clock. For 40 minutes we say as 20 that is 20 minutes to the next hour. So all of these 40, 45, 50, 55 we say it with respect to the upcoming hour. 20 for 40 minutes. For 45 minutes we say kvart e, that is 15 minutes to the next hour. For 50 minutes we say it as 10 that is 10 minutes to the next hour. And 55 minutes we say it as 5 to the next hour, that is 5 minutes to the next hour. And 25 and 35, these two we say it as 5 halv, that is 5 minutes to half. And 35 minutes we say as 5 over halv, that is 5 minutes over 30. Hope this screen would make it better or clearer for you. 12 o'clock is said as 12. Klockan är 12. 12:05 is said as 5 over 12. 12:10 is said as 10 over 12. 12:15 is said as kvart over 12. 12:20 is said as 20 over 12. 12:25 is said as 5 halv ett. That is 5 minutes to halv ett. Halv ett is nothing but 12:30. So 12:30 is halv ett. 12:35 is said as 5 over halv ett. It is said with respect to 12:30, 5 minutes over 12:30. That is 5 over halv ett. 12:40 is said as 20 ett. That is 20 minutes to 1 o'clock. 20 ett. 12:45 is said as kvart i ett. That is 15 minutes to 1 o'clock. 12:50 is said as 10 i ett. That is 10 minutes to 1 o'clock. And 12:55 is said as 5 i ett. That is 5 minutes to 1 o'clock. Hope it would be clear for you. Let's see a few more examples. Here the clock says the time as 3:15. You can say it as 3:15. That is a digital way of saying, but usual way that people follow is this, the analog way. That is kvart over 3. Quarter past 3. Kvart over 3. This clock shows the time as 8:40. That is 20 minutes to 9 o'clock. We can say as 20 i 9 or 8:40. Here the time is 7:45. That is 15 minutes to 8 o'clock. So we say the time as quart e otta. That is quarter to 8. Here the time is 10:10. We can say it as Theo over Theo. This clock shows the time as 6:25. So we say it with respect to 6:30. That is Fem e halv hu. This clock shows the time as 6:35. Again we say it with respect to 6:30, which is halv hu, but 5 minutes past 6:30. So Fem over halv hu. This clock shows the time as 4:30. So we say it as halv fem. This clock shows the time as 1:50, which is 10 minutes to 2. So we say it as Theo e Thuo. This clock shows the time as 8:05. So it is Fem over Otta. This clock shows the time as 4:20. That is 20 minutes past 4. So we say it as Shugo over Fira. Let's end this lesson with this. Hope it would have been clear to say the time in Swedish. Let's meet in another session. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Tack så mycket. Hej då.